Here's a question from Caro. She lives in Amsterdam, and she has a question. Do you girls by any chance like small, well-built, bald, tattooed guys called Boris?
Call who?
Boris.
Boris?
Boris.
What's that?
A guy named Boris who is bald head. She's trying to ask us, do we like somebody named Boris that she's describing?
Yeah. Oh, he's short, bald-headed, well-built, and tattooed. Yeah. Sounds pretty bootylicious to me.
Yeah.
Talking about bootylicious, there's a new album coming up, right?
Yes, it's called Survivor, and Bootylicious is one of our singles. It's actually our second single, and it's a really cool song. I think it's going to start a new sound in music. It's refreshing because it doesn't sound like anything else now. It's real funky, and it just makes you feel like you want to dance.
Yeah.
It's a Bee Gees cover?
No, Emotions is a Bee Gees cover. Bootylicious was written and produced by myself, Beyonce, no. And actually the whole album was, besides the Emotion song, which is a cover song, which the Bee Gees originally did, and it turned out wonderful. We hope everyone likes it. We hope the Bee Gees like it.
You produced parts of the album yourself?
All of the album.
I produced all of the vocals and arranged all the vocals and wrote all the lyrics, and yeah.
One thing that strikes me about your music, and it's always different. A lot of people copying you now. You work with great producers. Yes. It must be hard to produce yourself now, right?
Well, I actually wrote and produced Independent Woman, and I wrote and produced Jumpin', and I produced and wrote a lot of the other songs. I co-wrote on Say My Name, on all of the songs, basically. But this album, I realized that we really didn't need to pay everybody all of that money when we could do it ourselves and save ourselves a couple $1 million.
How was working with Wyclef Jean, actually?
Working with Wyclef Jean, as always, it's a pleasure. I know he's been in amongst Destiny's Child like since we've been out, so he's like a big brother to us. He's wonderful.
He came from far, right? I mean, he started off in somewhere in Puerto Rico or something, right?
No, not Puerto Rico, from Haiti. Yeah, from Haiti.
You girls are from Houston, right?
Yes,
that's not like a normal place to conquer America, let alone the world.
It's the third biggest city in America.
Yes.
People do not know that.
No. It's a big place too, Texas.
Yes, it's a big city.
But it's not a music city, right?
Well, not for R&B music, but country, yes, it's huge.
And rap.
The Dixie Chicks come from Texas. Almost everybody comes from Texas. But for us, for female R&B, it was hard. That's why it took us so long to get a record deal. But it happened for a reason, because we weren't ready when we thought we were. When we were up there rapping in our big baggy clothes, it was not time for us to be out. And that's what took us so long. God was preparing us for when it was time for us to be out.
I was wondering, what sort of music do you girls like yourselves?
You know, we like all types of music. We like jazz. We like alternative. We like, some heavy metal. We like Aerosmith. Beyonce's been checking out some Miles Davis. She's been checking out some everything.
Nelly Furtado.
Everything. Some Sade. Everybody. Pretty eclectic there as far as music is concerned.
I just heard Boyz II Men's last album today, and I think it's very nice.
Yes.
Which album was that?
Boyz II Men's last album. Which one was it?
Nathan,
what is it called?
Sean, Wanya, and Michael.
The most recent one.
Yeah.
Nathan, Sean, Wanya, and Michael. It's their names. So it was hot.
Hey, your album is out 1st of May, right?
Yes.
What do you expect from it?
Well, we just hope that everyone enjoys this album, and as well, like they did The Writers on the Wall. I know this album, I like it more than The Writers on the Wall, just because the production is great, the lyrics are great, the fact that we put our heart and our soul in this album, you can definitely hear it. So we hope everybody out there likes it.
Hey, your music is different as far as I'm concerned. You can always tell immediately if there's a new Destiny's Child song on the radio. You do it on purpose, right?
Yes, we always try to find something fresh and new, but at the same time we try to keep our own sound and establish our own sound, which I think this album we definitely did it. We did it on The Writings on the Wall, but now if we came back with The Writings on the Wall sound, then we would sound like everybody else, because now everybody else sound like The Writings on the Wall. So we had to go to the next level, and Survivor has definitely taken us to the next level. And I think everybody that liked The Writings on the Wall will love this. It's different. I don't think there's another album out like it right now.
Does it go further, production-wise, than your previous albums?
Yes. I mean, for one, everybody sings lead on every song. So it's more about the group. We do everything from jazz scatting to like Jamaican breakdowns to opera arias to everything. It's just really creative, and it's just, we took risks. We did whatever we felt like. We didn't have any rule book. Anything we wanted to say or do, we did it because we didn't have anybody stopping us. It was just us in the studio having us a good time and making music. And you can definitely hear the camaraderie between us in the album and in the studio.